captive audience. Hurry up.
We have technical difficulty.
Hey, welcome to Kitchen Table Conversation. We had some little technical difficulties with our new, brand new 3-week on the job executive director, producer, editor extraordinaire. She was just put on probation, so she gonna serve a week without pay. How y'all doing this evening, man? Welcome to another episode 3, Kitchen Table Conversation. Man, we got a jam-packed episode for you tonight. We're going to be talking about a whole range of things from 2 extraordinary people in our community. Let me apologize for Brother Lanier. He was supposed to be on tonight, Cassius Lanier, but he had a family emergency at the last minute. So we're giving him extending him some grace and prayers for his family as they attend to that emergency. So, but we will still have Miss Erica Grant, District 5 school board member right here in the city, representing Alberta and the surrounding areas. And we got a special guest. Well, he ain't special. He was here before. Mr. Eric Gaines is coming on talking about his agenda, his platform as he run for District 6, Tuscaloosa City Council. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody had a great week, great weekend. Shout out to Stillman College, man. Stillman is going on a tear on the basketball court. The men's and ladies team is doing big things. We got homecoming coming up next week, I think. Yeah, next week. Then we got, right after that, like in a couple weeks, we're going to have the new HBCU conference. If I'm saying that wrong, somebody correct me. HBCU conference, the new HBCU conference basketball championship tournament will be here in the city of Tuscaloosa in the coming weeks. So look out for that, man. It's going to be, Stillman's doing some great things over there on the hill. I'm a graduate of Stillman. Go Tigers. So, hey, we look forward to all the great things Dr. Page and her team is doing over there at Stillman College. Let's get into some of these great events we got coming up. Listen, we got a new thing that's coming to Tuscaloosa. A new event is Elite Miracle Millionaires. They're going to host a taste and talk here at the Kings Royal Event Center, right here on 501 Hargrove Road East, right here in the city of Tuscaloosa, to be Saturday, February the 8th, from 4 to 8 p.m. So come on down, check it out. The young lady that's hosting it is named Shashika Riley. I didn't want to butcher the name. That's why I said that. Shashika Riley. Shashika Riley is a business coach, woman of God who loves to help and inspire others. She's a multi-millionaire owner of Mink Hair Grows that sells all natural hair care and skin care products and health and wellness products. Maybe I need to get her to give me a little bit of this. Let's see my hair growing. Y'all see that? Y'all like that? I put a little bit of a little oil and mink oil. Is that mink? Is it called mink oil? Okay, put me a little mink oil and make it pop like that, because I'm trying to let it grow before it leave here. You know, because as you get older, you have. But anyway, she partnered with, most recently she partnered with Total Life Changes, a health and wellness company that helps inspire others to financial freedom. So on February the 8th, Ms. Riley will be here in the city of Tuscaloosa from 4 to 8, right here at Kings Royal Event Center. She will be in our city. Come to her will be another outstanding young lady who's reached millionaire status. I'm killing these names. It's another young lady. You can see the flyer. I'm sorry, but I'm bad. I'm country. I'm Green County. Huh?
Arika Scarver.
Arika Scarver. Excuse me. Arika is a business coach with Total Life Changes. Her testimony is outstanding. She lost over 190 pounds using this product through Total Life Changes. So I need y'all here, Kings Royal Event Center, 501 Hargrove Road East, right here in the city of Tuscaloosa. Come out February the 8th from 4 to 8 p.m. Come out, be a part of what's going on. Hey, if you want a healthy jump start to your weight loss goals, your healthy lifestyle goals, hey, come be a part of that great event. Once again, February the 8th from 4 to 8 p.m. right here at Kings Royal Event Center. And also February the 15th, look out, because the Bros is doing it again. We're doing a Sip and Strokes event with the Atlanta Paint Party. Listen, this is a great way to rebound after you messed up for Valentine's Day. Because this will be on February the 15th. Because we be working and sometimes we might forget and all that kind of stuff. So guys, run out right now and go to the link. I think the link is on the screen. Go and buy your tickets today. It's on Eventbrite. It's only you can see the things, the stages and the things on Eventbrite, how much the tickets cost, singles, couples, different packages. You can go and do all that. Hey, go get your ticket. Man, we're gonna have some hors d'oeuvres. I can't tell you the other part, but it's gonna be real nice. So if you messed up for Valentine's Day, you think you're gonna mess up, run out and get you these tickets. Listen, and I know my producer right here, ladies, it's gonna be some bros there that's single. So get your tickets to the paint party. It's gonna be some bros there that are single. All right, hope y'all heard me. So yeah, get your tickets today to Q Sip and Strokes, February the 15th. Hit the link and you'll see what's going on and all that. In the next one, listen, we know it's been cold, like super cold the last few days. And from what I've been seeing and Richard Scott been talking about and James Spann and all these people, it's going to continue to be cold for another month or so. So I need y'all tomorrow, run out. Please run out and buy a heater, just a space heater or something like that. No kerosene, don't get no kerosene heaters or nothing, right? Just a little space, little plug-in heater in the wall to go out and to help somebody that might be in need during this winter season. And yeah, we know we're in the South and don't really be super cold, but it's been cold lately, like really cold. So TES is sponsoring a heater drop-off tomorrow from 5 to 6:30. So run out, get you some space heaters, take them over there to TES. That's right down 15th Street, temporary emergency service, right across from Shelby Park, and drop them off between 5 and 6:30. Jabbar Approval from WVUA will be there to accept all your heaters. Maybe you can get on TV, be on the news. Help us out in this great effort. Our elderly, especially our elderly and our indigenous people, really need these heaters because it's been cold. So go out tomorrow from 5:30 to 6 and drop off your heater at TES Heater Drive. Next, listen, it's Valentine's Day. We talked about Sips and Strokes, so you can do a 2-for-1. You can do this event, which is Valentine's Day Sweetheart Dinner, right here at King's Royal Event Center at 7 o'clock from February the 14th. At 7 o'clock, Valentine's Day. Get you a couple of tickets, hang out. What is that? Oh, your producer, she just does anything she want to do. But February 14th, 7 o'clock, right here, King's Royal Event Center. Get your tickets. The link should be on the screen, and we'll put it on the screen later on or whatever, so you can see it. Get your tickets to the Sweetheart Dinner. And you're going to be a semi-formal, so put some clothes on, come eat some good food, and then for the entertainment will be Willie Jazzanova Davis. That guy can blow. I was watching the other day on one of his pages or what have you on Facebook, and he was, I wish I could play the instrument, but he was getting down. So get your tickets right now, February 14th. Valentine's Day Sweetheart Dinner right here at King's Royal Event Center. I think the tickets are $50 for a couple. So, right, $50 per? Okay, $50 per person. That is nothing. You get to eat, dance, and party all night long. $50 per person. Hey, get your tickets, and we appreciate you for that. And last but not least, in the commercial setting, listen, if you really trying to start your healthy lifestyle changes off, try this Candace Cleanse. This is amazing. I've tried it. My fiance has tried it. My in-laws have tried it. It is absolutely amazing. If you're looking for a healthy cleanse, that's all natural products, all natural stuff. It's a detox tea. Let me read the thing. It's a detox tea made from a powerful blend of herbs and teas, right? These teas are used separately to promote good health, provides a gentle cleanse, supports weight loss, digestion, aids in digestion, and reduce bloating. Ooh, I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna get in trouble if I say what I'm finna. You know, y'all ladies always be telling y'all blow, y'all stomach sticking out. Get some of this, kill all that. Kill all that. The tropical user of Candy Cleanse may lose 5 pounds in less than 2 weeks. That's a good way to jumpstart your health. So stop by King's Kitchen and holler at me or holler at Willa or Mr. King, and we'll get you a bottle of Candy Cleanse. It's a tropical punch, and I think we got a Arnold Palmer flavor. It is amazing. Listen, I'm telling you, amazing products. So y'all saw all of that, everything I said. Support it. Buy your tickets to the Q extravaganza, Lord Jesus, the Q Sips and Strokes. Buy your tickets to the Valentine's dinner. Come out on February the 8th to the taste and chat session with the wellness people. And I know I ain't saying that right, but the taste and talk. Okay, I'm sorry, but Elite Miracle Millionaire. Come out February the 8th from 4 to 8. And support your community and support these local people that's trying to do things and help us be greater people every day of our lives. All right, so when we come back, we'll have Miss Erica Grant.
Good evening, friends. This is Pastor Freddie from the Cornerstone Full Gospel Baptist Church, and I'm coming to you with a Monday motivational moment. Listen, I want to talk to those tonight who know you haven't been perfect, but you have been faithful. I want to come by to tell you that whatever you're worrying about, whatever you're trying to figure out, whatever that gray area is that's not making sense, God has you covered. I know the devil is trying to get you to believe that God has set you up to fail, but in actuality, God has set you up to experience one of the greatest breakthroughs that you could have ever possibly seen up to this point in your life. Trust and believe that God has it covered. You can expect deliverance. You can expect salvation. You can expect victory with no fear, no doubt, no worry, and there will be no defeat because God's got you covered. That's my time.
Hey, welcome back to Kitchen Table Conversation. We have with us today the beautiful peanut head, Miss Erica Grant. Hey, Erica, how you doing?
Hey, Rodney.
Great, good to see you.
It's good to be here.
You look like you've been running all day.
I have. I didn't even get a chance. If I go home, I wasn't gonna make it. But I'm ready.
we glad you stopped by because you know the people been asking. We want to hear from you.
Okay.
Yeah, even though you all over the map anyway, they still want to hear from you, so they can know what's going on. So you want to jump back right into it, or
let's get to it.
Okay, let's get to it. All right. So my first question is, who is Erica Grant?
Hello, everyone. The camera's here. Hello, everyone. My name is Erica Grant. I have been in Tuscaloosa my entire life. I love it here. I am a wife, mother of 5, wife to DJ Grant, mother to MJ, Trey, Eric, Dylan, and Paisley, and grandmother, which they call me Lolly.
Oh, you grandmama.
To Marley
grandmama.
And JC. I'm an entrepreneur here in Tuscaloosa, a serial entrepreneur. And I sit on the Tuscaloosa City School Board.
Why Lolly? What's
Lolly, in my leadership Tuscaloosa class, that's when we was expecting the baby, and this young lady told me about somebody named Lolly. The grandparents was Lolly and Poppy, and I took it. That was it.
Oh, okay. Who was in that class with you?
It was a good bit of people, but we were just sitting around, and they was like, "You got to be a grandmama. They can't call you grandma." And they told me about the lollipop.
Was
And so
I was I in that class?
You
with
was
you?
not in that class.
Oh,
This was 2019.
Oh, I was before you.
Okay, but it was 2019.
I'll just mess with you. All right, so let's jump right into it. First question is, and guys, if you got any comments or questions, drop them in the chat, drop them in the comment section. Erica already promised to answer any question y'all ask, but please be respectful. Don't get out of line, okay? Don't get out of hand because I call you out. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Vision. Let's talk about the vision for the future. If reelected, what are your top priorities for the board in your coming term, and how do you plan to tackle the ongoing challenges facing our education system? Let me break it down.
Okay, please.
Oh, okay. If reelected, what are your top priorities for your coming term?
Well, this will be my third term if elected, and one of the main priorities is about our finances. We're not in just a terrible shape, but we can be in a better shape. When COVID came, it allowed us to do a lot of different extra activities. Different specialty learning initiatives. Well, the state only gives us money to do things, English, math, read, the basics, which is fine, and we love that, and we're appreciative of that. However, with extra funds, our system could be more innovative, and do so much more, keep all of these different things going on, which helps with jobs for our teachers, and which like reading interventionists that helps, with our children reading. And so that's one thing, to stay on this board, to continue to try to move, the needle forward as much as possible. Again, we're not in a terrible situation, but income is, finances is very important.
Okay, since you talked about that, we're gonna go and jump it. You already know the hot question of the day.
I'm trying to see what. Come on with it.
So the tax referendum.
Yes, sir.
How is that going to negatively affect city schools in the coming years? And how do you feel like we should have really addressed that when it came to talking about the tax?
Well, one of the main things that I was riding on was being able to say we had a raise set up for the next 20, 30 years for our educators. Instead of going back and forth about it, it was set. I know that people don't want their property tax to increase, but it was not, and I can't speak for everybody and everyone's how everyone's lifestyle or whatever, by anyone's pocket. But I own property, and so I was gonna have to pay a little bit more, as well. And so is having social workers in our system is very important. We had to cut that a little bit, we're having to cut a lot of different things. We're gonna have social workers, just not as many. Nurses, the way we have them in the system now. We started off, I remember when I came on the board, we didn't have a lot of nurses in every school. Now we have nurses in every school. So those extra funds were needed. And so those are the things that could possibly hurt, our system. You got a school with 1,300 students. You might have 2, 3, 4 students seat, but you only have one nurse. It's just certain things that our school system was on our way to being innovative. And I know in my heart that I wouldn't have fought for the tax referendum if I didn't believe in it. I could go back if we had time to tell you how we sat at the table with the city council one day and talked about this before we jumped out. And you have to have a lot of courage to jump out there, because you're gonna have people that's mad and you're gonna have people that's for it, but you have to just, if you're gonna jump out there, you just have to jump out there. I wish we had probably marketed it differently. We did go into like 70 different meetings to explain to the community what exactly the referendum could have did. I just, I feel like if we was to go out there this next time, we would do a few things differently.
Yeah. So basically, you're saying that because the first of all, voter turnout was super low. Uh, Voter education on the issue was not at the top priority as some people in our city. So those two factors are going to cost us, maybe not next year, maybe not the year after that, but years from now, going to cost us different positions and stuff like that. That's the effects of not having that tax referendum, right?
And we didn't lose by a big number.
Yeah.
That what kind of hurt, For me, I'm not just a competitive girl, but if I gotta compete, I don't want to lose a little.
Yeah.
I want to lose a lot,
Yeah.
And so the board came together. We worked super hard with our superintendent to try to push it forward and set, because I'm not gonna always be on the board.
Mm-hmm.
The board, we're not gonna always be or the superintendent. And so when you have this board that collaborates the way we do, to have the courage to go out for something that hasn't been done in 30 something years, that's not gonna happen too many more times, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll still be stuck in 1986.
Mm-hmm.
And so everything is going up. So what's the difference with the tax referendum? The property taxes. And a lot of people thought it was 22% at one time, but it was 11%. Then another 11. It was 11% from way back in the last time it was did, and then it's an 11%, which made it 22%. But like I said, I think we will do things differently, and we wasn't, to each his own. Whoever didn't want to vote for it, that's fine, because I believe everybody make their own decisions and have, you definitely have options. But the way that it came out, the negative side, when we're talking about children, the negative side that can impact children is what really hurt me.
Mm-hmm. What really, and then we're gonna move on. What really hurt me was the businesses, different businesses in especially in the underserved communities, had those big signs, no to property taxes. And they formed it in a way as if that the referendum was going to hurt those people, which in fact the referendum would help them educate their children, put a better system out there for their kids, and the businesses was like, no, don't do it, all because of their tax base might go up a percent or two. That was the most hurtful thing, especially businesses in our communities. But that's neither here nor there.
And to me, I feel like property taxes or rent will go up to some of, the people that did think that their rent will go up. If the taxes was increased, it's gonna probably go up anyway.
It's gonna go up anyway.
Right.
It's gonna go up anyway. I know my lease was up, and that was time for us to renew, and I think my lease went up $110 just like that. And I was like, for what? And the service is even worse.
But Tuscaloosa City Schools is moving forward. I'm proud to sit on the board for the Tuscaloosa City Schools. I have a deaf ear to negativity, and so I'm good.
You can't hear hard there. We talk.
Right. Yeah.
To be tuning us out.
Just tune it out.
All right. Next question. Reflective insight. Looking back at your current term, what do you believe are the most significant accomplishment you achieved, and how have they impacted our schools?
I would say New Heights is one of. I'm gonna go back. With New Heights, being a part of the board that made the decision not to sell New Heights, coming on the board, we had a lot of properties that we could have sold, and people probably look like, well, you need money to sell, but that's not always, money run out. You need steady, when you sell something, you can try to hold on to it, but making a difference with New Heights was very important. It was an idea that came about to turn into like a resource center, and that's what we did. And so that's one of the big things, because before you can get the education, something like New Heights, with all the different resources it has, it helps our families to do what needs to be done at home. Then you can get what you need to get done in
Mhm.
school.
Stillman
and
Heights,
education
for the
side.
ones that don't know.
Mhm.
Stillman Heights building. Oh,
Right.
Stillman Heights, yeah.
And so New Heights is it's a lot of different agencies that have partnered with us.
Mhm.
It's a little small salon over there, like for if a parent needed something done to go to a job interview. And some people like
That's
we
great.
don't need to do this and that in a school system, but yes we do. Because
Mhm.
if we're gonna be a school system and help our students, we need to do the unknown and the unpopular sometimes to help our students.
Mhm.
And so having something like Kirsten, the Amerson Jacorns
Mhm.
initiative over there,
Mhm.
that helps. That's a mental piece that helps. We partner with the YMCA. I can't think of all the names.
Your
Of
Boys and Girls Club over there, the
Yep, the
YMCA.
schoolyard roots,
Mhm.
disability and rights, Tuscaloosa Reads Literacy Council. It's a Indian Rivers. All those places are right there under
Mhm.
that one
Those
umbrella.
wraparound services
Right,
that our families need so bad in our
right,
communities are right
right.
there at that New Heights building.
Because what a child, even myself, if I got a lot on my mind, I can't produce. And
Mhm.
so that's one of the biggest things that happened in this last term
Mhm.
that we did. And the term before, I would say I was very proud of, and it's a building. It might not be important to a lot of people, but Martin Luther King was just going to be renovated.
Mhm.
But I sat on the board that said no, it's going to be rebuilt.
Mhm.
And having it in our community, a new building, you know, asbestos free, and just giving our community a new look, giving our children a new building that was supposed to be renovated was very important,
Mhm.
you know. Also coming on the board and being a parent on the other side of the podium that needed to talk to the board and
Mhm.
sometimes couldn't when before I got on the board, making it a big deal that we talk to our parents that come to the board, they
Mhm.
make calls, they email us, regardless if it's something that they don't want to hear. We still connect with them. So connecting the dots has been a big issue. Parent involvement in connecting with our community and just being a voice. Those are the things that have been very important, near and dear to me.
I know over the last two terms, and not just your term, but the last two cycles, a lot has transpired in the city with the city schools. That I think Martin Luther King was probably the biggest thing that's been done here, besides the two new high schools and all that central. I mean, all that stuff. But to see that old school that was old when I was a little boy, and I'm 52, running through McKinsey Court in 1976. 75 and 76, and seeing that old school, because that was the name of that school was what? 10th was 32nd Avenue.
I went to Martin Luther King.
You went 32nd Avenue.
I went to Martin
You
Luther
got to be
King.
old if you went to 32nd Avenue
But the Martin Luther
school.
King.
You went to 37th Avenue. You ain't go to Martin Luther King. But yeah, that was a huge accomplishment to see that landscape come across our community is great, and we commend y'all for making it happen. Because I remember when y'all was fighting over that.
Yes.
We're gonna refurbish the school. No, we ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, there was a lot coming on the board because I didn't realize it was so much about construction and things like that and personnel. And so I just thought I would be a voice. That's all I knew, coming on the board.
You did a great job. All right, last question. We got any community questions?
No, people just make comments.
Okay, super. Engagement and representation. We can talk about this all day. How do you ensure that you're effectively representing the diverse voices and needs of all students and parents within your district? We know your district is Alberta, and it's your district is now more diverse than it used to be because of the Hispanic. Am I right? The Hispanic population is growing, and also the white and black population is growing over there. And let's talk about effective representing the diverse voices and the needs of all your students and parents within your district.
Well, I go to the schools. It don't matter if it's in District 5 or not. Today I was at Arcadia. Tomorrow I read once a month at Southview. Wednesday I'm at Alberta for something, and Thursday I'm at Bryant. So some weeks I don't be that busy. Some weeks I'm at 2 and 3 I go by 2 and 3 schools, but it don't matter which one I will represent. I also take calls if it's something happened in District 3 and I can't get District 3 representative. It's at that time it's for me to handle. Before we take it to the superintendent, we try to get it handled. Today I know I put out 4 or 5 fires. They call me the firefighter. Okay, because I'm gonna put the fire out before it get too hectic. Let's look at it on a positive note, and if it can't be so positive, let's handle it. And so the diverse piece is very important. It with a child or with adults, with anything in the school system, I don't see any color. I don't see backgrounds. I'm here for each and every student, all 11,000 of our students.
Okay.
And so it's very important that we do as board members hear, the different things that go on in the schools, because they help us with making better decisions once we sit there at the board table, and when we have our meetings and executive sessions, we can take back what we hear that the teachers are going through in the nuts and bolts of the school. And so it's very important that we get out. Can't get out all the time to the schools, but when I can, I will. When I'm called, I'm usually there, and it don't matter what school it is.
Great. All right. Y'all heard from Erica Grant, but what we're going to do, like we do all our guests, I'm going to get out of the way. You're going to scoot over just a little bit. I want you to look at the camera and tell everybody why they should vote for Erica Grant, School Board Member District 5. So I'm out your way. Scooch over.
All right. So, Erica loves the kids. I'm just playing. My name is Erica Grant again, and preferably, I will not have any opposition in this campaign because I'm being honest, I do not have time to run a campaign, but if I have to, I will. But I would like to continue to serve our community. I would like to continue to serve our educators, our administrators, our students, and definitely our parents. As a parent of Tuscaloosa City Schools for over the last 21 years, it has been an honor to sit on this board and talk to the different households, talk to the different educators on what we can do to continue to move our school system further. We are not the perfect school system, but we are not a bad school system. I think that sitting on the board has taught me a lot of different things in these last 8 years, and my work is not done. So if I do have to run against somebody, vote for Erica Grant for District 5 School Board Representative. Thank you.
Hey, we back, guys. We back. I told you we got a special guest. Mr. Eric Gaines had popped in for a second time.
Yes, sir.
He said he didn't say everything he needed to say the first time. So we brought him back the second time.
Okay.
You good? Good to see you, Doc.
Thank you for having me again.
Ain't no
I feel like
problem.
since this is my second visit, does that make me like honorary co-host? And did you give
You
him
got
a
to
raise?
ask the producer that.
Producer, did he give you that raise?
Did he give me the raise?
Yes.
That'll be a negative.
she got to earn a key. All right, Eric, man. Listen, it's a lot we didn't talk about last time when it comes to District 6.
Yes, sir.
And we had a lot of questions. So remember, if you got questions, comments, it's your time to comment and question. Ask a question in the comment section to ask Eric. So, we had on Mr. Fales, great guy. We had a great interview with him. And he said a few things about what's going on in the district and what he's accomplishments he's had and stuff like that. So just want to ask you, what different can you do that he's done or hasn't done in the district?
That's a good question. 3 things I bring to the table that are different. Number one, anytime you're not just city council, but an elected official, you want to have transparency and accountability. Real simple. Transparency just means if something is going on in the district, don't just make a decision that you think the people want. Consult with your constituents. The second thing I want to talk about is safety.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about somebody with, I think, captain 25 years of law enforcement and has not offered a solution to safety. Okay. Now, safety when
it comes to
safety.
what?
That's what I'm about to talk about.
Okay. All right.
Safety.
Cut me off like that. Okay. Go ahead.
It's okay. I'm a co-host. Safety doesn't start with the city council. It does not start with the police department. Safety starts with the community. And that means working with kids while they're in the schools. So I want to give you a shout out. I know you said don't call anybody's name, but I want to commend the work you do with Mind Change.
Appreciate that.
I appreciate you letting me tag along with you sometimes. Now,
yes, sir.
The reason that's important, we put a lot of money into let's build more prisons. I want to see us change that and say, what can we do to prevent crime? And that's real simple. You have to change people's mind. And that starts in the school, going to the detention center before it happens. I'm also a licensed bail bondsman.
Mm.
The unique thing about
where your card is, don't take it out. Don't take that card out.
I'm ready.
You be having that card.
I bought more stuff tonight than I did the first time. So the unique thing, and I'm joking about that, the unique thing about being a bail bondsman, I work with TPD, Northport, folks at the county jail, law enforcement on a regular basis. I also get the opportunity to talk with that person's loved one that maybe fractured the law. Just because something happens, that doesn't mean you're guilty. That only means you've been charged with it. And a lot of times just having a conversation with, and I'm talking about somebody young, maybe 18, 19, 20 years old, just a small conversation with that person would change their mind. But again, going back to let's not just build more prisons. I want to say one thing real quick that has nothing to do with City Council in Tuscaloosa. We put 100 million or 10 million, a whole lot of money in that our state pulled from the prison system, from education to put into the prison system. I think if we put more money into education as those school attendants and more graduates increase, crime goes down.
You're absolutely right. One issue and problem, I don't know if I asked you that before. I think I did. Issue problem we have, I know I asked somebody, Joe, about it. We have in our city is youth unemployment. Our youth unemployment is high, and our youth crime is high. I deal with youth every day. I'm in the schools Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays in somebody's school, dealing with a young boy, a young girl, trying to make them better people. Right. So what do you have vision or have you envisioned enhancing what's already done or starting something new when it comes to youth unemployment and youth crime?
I'm part of 2 organizations right now. I can call their name. There's one is Project U-Turn. We work with people that are already just getting out of prison, mm-hmm. or that have been incarcerated, or they get out of jail, to help them with just basic things, somewhere to live, getting employment. When you go somewhere you want to get employed and you are an ex-felon, people look at you like you just committed that particular crime yesterday. Mm-hmm. And again, I'm a real estate agent. I didn't introduce myself earlier, but that's okay. We are part of the adopted school with Bryan High School. That's important because now we're in the high schools talking to future, adults about here's what you should do to make better choices and decisions. And college is not for everybody.
Mm, okay? Right.
As a real estate agent, plumbers, electricians, here in Tuscaloosa, there is a shortage of all of those skill sets right now.
Okay, that's a good way to do it. We really have to address those family dynamics when it comes to increasing youth employment and decreasing youth crime. We have a huge issue with our young boys, ages 10 to like 14, 15, that's doing some crazy things. And we're working as hard as we can to stave off some of those issues they have. But you know, it takes a collective effort to make that happen. Now, we just talked to Erica, and you heard her talk about the tax incentive that was not passed in the city a few months ago. And we heard Mr. Fales talk about the money that's given to the city, and it's probably not going to increase in the near future. So what do you envision fighting for or champion when it comes to those shortfalls that we might have when it comes to our city schools, when it comes to extracurricular fundings and those essential needs when it comes to, I think she said, nurses and social workers and stuff like that?
All of those things are really important. I want to say this real quick. Alabama, I'm a real estate agent, okay? The first question people ask me that move here from another city or another state, everybody wants to be part of the best school, okay? Not just the best school, I would like us to have the best school system. Now, our property taxes are probably the cheapest in the United States. I'm originally from Flint, Michigan, where property taxes on a house might be $2,000-3,000.
Yeah, and I just found out that you pay two different taxes.
That's right.
In Michigan, because
Yes.
my grandmother's house,
Yes, sir.
you pay a summer tax and a winter tax.
And winter taxes.
That's
That's right.
crazy.
Okay, but I'm going to talk about right here
Yeah,
in the state of Alabama. Okay, Hoover,
Cut me off.
Vestavia Hills, those cities are just right up the interstate from us. Their taxes are higher, but when you also take a look at their education system, the reason that's important, you need a real good workforce. And the way you get that is by educating your community. That when industry, when other business, other companies decide they're looking for a place they want to bring their business and start it, they need workers. And having an educated workforce starts with the school systems.
Okay, great. Anything else you want to talk about, Eric?
Yes, sir. Let's talk about economic development.
Okay, let's
That's a
go.
good
Talk
question,
about
too.
it.
Economic development.
You want me to ask you the question? What is your thoughts on economic development here in the city of Tuscaloosa?
Thank you for asking that question.
All right.
Economic development. A lot of people that are running for office will talk about it. I'm already out here doing the work. I'm going to mention just 3 companies. No names, Mr. Bell.
No names.
Control Climate. Instead of, he used to run this business. This is my guy, I got to mention his name. Dave Bishop used to run this business out of his garage.
Oh, that's my cigar buddy. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, you can mention his
absolutely.
name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I don't have to mention their name. They're local celebrities. Catch a taste.
Oh, this is what I'm sitting in here.
Thank you. He started that in the kitchen, then he moved it behind the beauty salon. And the last person I want to talk about is where I do the bail bonding at. He ran that out of his kitchen table. Now he has so when people talk about economic development, this isn't something that's just a talking point. I'm already out here doing the work.
All right, good. That's it. Anything else you want to say?
Thank you for asking this, sir. Let's talk about affordable housing. These are real estate things. Now,
Oh yeah, okay. Let's talk about that.
Okay.
And Miss Fez, correct me, Miss Fez, you watched it, correct me if I'm not. He was saying that, and I know you watched it, but the city's expanding, it's going to expand eastward. And he talked about affordable housing, but affordable housing looks like 1,400 square feet for $300,000. How can we make that change, or how can we fix that? Because that's who can pay $300,000 for 1,400 square foot house.
everybody listen, make it close to the mic. 1,400 square foot is not $300,000. Okay. Affordable housing, it's a very, very simple solution. Again, that's when the community, when I talk about the community, I'm talking about the developers. I'm not going to call their names, Rodney. People that are building the houses, local people, also the local government. Their job would be to come in and help offset some of that cost by helping out with some curb and gutter, water and sewage and those things. Also, the city has some grant funds that may possibly be available. So the three of those things coming together, we can build maybe not a 1,400 square foot house, but maybe a 1,200 square foot property can be built. But again, it takes the community.
1,200 square feet, bro. That ain't no space.
That may not be a lot of space for you, Mr. Pell.
But
But for
1,200 square
somebody who
feet
does
is
not have a home right now,
well, yeah.
that's living
Somebody
in
that's
1,000
homeless.
square foot apartment.
Well,
And we're gonna talk about mental health
My
too. That's
bad.
a good lead in for that. Okay. And this is just the starter home. This isn't there.
Okay, I got it. You right.
The
I'm sorry.
original question you asked was $300,000.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody
gotcha.
doesn't have $300,000. I also want to talk about 30 seconds about we have what's called the working poor. Okay, that's single parent mom. Reminds me of my mother who has the credit, has the income, but can't afford that $300,000 house. Again, that's why we need to have more affordable housing, not just for home ownership, but even people who rent. At the end of everybody's lease, the landlord has now started to increase it. And if you talk with somebody that does a rental application, it's almost, they feel like they're applying for a loan or mortgage at the bank.
You're applying for doggone a Secret Service badge.
Yes, sir. You just went through the process.
Man, these rental
That's
places are crazy.
Right. So again, a house can be built for under.
What are we gonna do about the homeless?
The homeless.
The homeless with all these. I was talking to Dr. Jackson the other day, and we was talking about the warming stations and how many homeless we have in the city of Tuscaloosa. I was the chairman of the West Alabama Coalition for the Homeless for a couple years, and we had to go out and do pit count, and you can imagine how many homeless people are living in the city. What is your vision on homeless?
I like how you got a whole new different line of questions for me. I like that. Okay.
You asked me to ask you the question.
That's good stuff. Okay. Now, this is just my personal observation. When I think Bryce or Partlow, one of those places got shut down. I can't remember who the governor was.
Partlow, wasn't it? Partlow, I think.
When that institution got shut down, there was not a plan of action, and that's when we noticed the increase in those mentally, mentally challenged people in our community. One of the fixes for that, we need more. I think it's called Hope that Indian River's just recently built. Well, they're still working on it. We need, I think, maybe one more facility like that. Bryce or Partlow, which one was left right now?
I think Bryce is still there. If I'm not
I
mistaken.
think they have 240 beds. We need to increase that. Some of the people that I look at, and I've been in the mental health industry working with Rock for the past 15 years. So this isn't just me sitting here, you guys thinking, well, Eric, you're a real estate agent. You know nothing about this. 15 years of experience from doing this. Some of those homeless folks we see are intellectually disabled. Some of them are mentally challenged and just need to be put on some meds to correct that and need a facility to stay in.
Okay, yeah, it's
that's easier said than done.
I challenge everybody watching this. Go look at the history of Bryce and Partlow back in the late 1800s and see.
Right. They had them out there.
Yeah.
No,
we're not gonna talk about that.
Okay,
no, we're not gonna get at that. But research the history of that place.
Yes.
All right. So thank y'all for watching this segment with Eric Gaines. Chat and chew with Eric Gaines. Took over the segment.
I didn't take over.
Nah,
you had good questions.
You good, brother. I appreciate it.
One last recap.
Come on, Erica, come stand behind us real quick. Go ahead.
Everything that I just mentioned. Again, the answer and the solution, the challenge with government, a lot of what they do is reaction. It should be more preventive. All of these things can only be done if we all work together. It takes somebody that has already built these relationships. I don't have to go out and talk to the builders and say, hey guys, we need y'all to help out here at the city. We've got monies there already at the city. Again, we all have to work together to deal with the public safety, the affordable housing, and education.
All right. The reason why I asked Erica to stand here, guys, we want to publicly say we love you.
Oh,
From Eric, myself, Tamika, Jabari, and Freddie, the crew.
Right.
We want to say that we are super proud of you.
thank you.
Big time.
Super proud of all your accomplishments, all the things you do in the community, from helping kids, helping others, starting businesses, helping people get employment, helping young ladies accomplish some of their dreams and goals by giving them employment in your shop and different things like that. And now you're opening a whole school that's going to effectively help some of our young Black boys and girls that want to be beauticians, barbers, nail techs, all that stuff. I'm going to enroll in the barbering program when my hair starts leaving so I can learn how to cut it. So But we just want to say we love you, Erica.
Right.
We are super proud of you. That's from the crew.
Thank you.
And you the girl.
Thank
You got
you.
girl. Now let's talk about Charm Academy since the crew here. What's
Okay.
up with the Charm Academy?
Can they see the
Okay.
shirt?
They can see the shirt.
Okay.
The Charm Academy is it's diverse.
Mm-hmm.
It is for our community. It's a diverse cosmetology school as well, because one thing I learned in cosmetology school was to do all types of hair.
Mm-hmm.
I was born, I think, with the gift of knowing about our hair. And so the Charm Academy, it has been a lot of work. I think one of the biggest, hardest things I have had to do as far as being an entrepreneur. But this particular school will help when people just can't go. It's just gonna be a school that people want to come to anyway. But I definitely want to be a help to those who don't see a possible way to obtain their license in cosmetology, barbering, instructor program, and natural hair. Natural hair, I am the only school within 70 miles of Tuscaloosa that will offer the natural hair license.
Okay.
We have I call her my hair school, cosmetology school bestie. She's in Hoover, and she offers natural hair, and I guess a couple more places, but I'm the only one in Tuscaloosa.
Okay.
And the surrounding counties that do offer natural hair, the natural hair license through the state of Alabama. My school is state regulated, and so I'm excited about the Charm Academy.
So how do they get in touch with you if they want to be a student? I know my future brother-in-law, he said he want to learn how to cut hair because he got a bad haircut right now. So he need a new haircut so he can learn how to cut hair.
Who's that?
He
talking
sleep.
about you?
He sleep.
So thank you for this opportunity
Oh, no
to
problem.
advertise the Charm
Advertise.
Academy and to talk about my
The
candidacy
invoices in the mail.
and my candidacy for Tuscaloosa City School Board. But I can be reached. You can inbox me, but you can definitely reach us at www.thecharmacademy.com. My email is egrant@thecharmacademy.com. And my phone number is 205-344-1607. I do not know the school phone number by heart.
So what hours of operation are you?
So right now, until March, we work in the King South.
Okay.
And starting in March, someone will be there every day.
Mhm.
But right now, we're pretty much there. We're 5 minutes away if we are not there. But my phone, you can always reach me there. We're trying to line up, have someone to just stay there Monday through Wednesday at least from 8 to 5. So
Yeah, I'll go to work for you Monday through Wednesday.
really,
Yeah.
okay.
I got to get paid at least $20 an hour though.
Really,
Yeah.
but
I ain't got no job.
so that's it.
That's it.
That's it. And I'm excited. Any questions, please contact me. I still do hair Thursday and Friday full time. And so I don't take a lot of new clients like I used to. And it's kind of, it's kind of different. But as I continue to grow and lean more towards the education side of this industry, some had to be cut a little bit. And so that is one of the things. And at the Charm District, we have Eggy's Creative Studio, like this beautiful establishment, event center we have
I have
here.
to do all that.
Oh,
man.
well,
I
we're
have to
talking
do all
about
that.
the Charm
I
Academy.
have to do all that. I
And
just
you
said
asked
Charm
Erica Grant to
Academy.
get on the
Freestyle.
camera. You let Mr. Gaines get up here and talk about everything. So the Charm District is located at 2020 Hackberry Lane. You will find Thrifty Charm Boutique there, Charm and Creation Salon, and Eggy's Creative Studio. And at 801 Black Bears Way, you will find the Charm District Hub.
All
Thank
right.
you.
And then you can go by the west side, Catch Taste West.
Yes.
Go to Alberta, Catch Taste Alberta.
Well, thank you.
Shout out DJ.
You just said
I ain't gonna let you get all the
You
cream
just
and
said
DJ
we-
not
please advertise Mr. Grant. Yes.
Yeah.
But he asked me to come on, you all. And so this is how the group
This is it.
cuts up,
Yeah, we
It's
act
pretty.
fool. We
Um,
We built it on cut.
But thank-
one more thing, because I have to do this disclaimer
Okay,
because
all right.
people will take this some type of way.
Mhm.
As an elected official, I endorse no one. But you did a great job, Mr. Gaines. And Mr. Fell did when he was on as well. I do not get in elections, and so I had to make sure, because someone would take these and say, Eric was over there, Team Eric. This my homeboy, this my dog. But he know what I said from the jump. I'm staying out of it. So since you brought me on, and we were talking about
you
that,
did your thing.
I'm gonna clear me up.
Yeah,
every time.
Disclaimer.
But good points.
Real
I
quick,
enjoyed it.
we'll be back because they're gonna keep talking.
We're gonna keep talking.
We'll be right back.
Great show.
It's a commercial.
Hey, welcome back to I often say catch a taste. Lord Jesus, catch a table conversation. We had a great Power Pack show today. We had Miss Erica Grant on talking about her candidacy for District 5 Tuscaloosa City School Board, and we had Mr. Eric Gaines talking about District 6 Tuscaloosa City Council, his candidacy and everything he had going on. Listen, guys, you will not understand how hard it is to continue to put information out and we not listen to it. It's very, 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 very hard to put information out and it goes to deaf ears. So I need you to like and share this post, this live. Share this live so the information can go forth. We know our young folks, that's all they get their news from TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Share, like, and share. Hit that like button, share button. If you're in the YouTube space, share, like, and share. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Everybody that's watching, I need everybody to post, hey, go subscribe to Mr. Pelt YouTube channel. Let's get those viewers, subscribers up so we can get more information out to our community, because we got to get this information out. You heard Ms. Grant's platform. You heard Eric's platform. Hey, like I say, like Eric said, I'm neutral also. And my word is, don't vote for your friends, vote for your future. Real quick, Elite Miracle Millionaires, right here at the Kings Roll Event Center, February the 8th from 4 to 8. Pull up, come check out what they got going on. They're a great system that you can get involved in, and it'll be some great motivational speakers. Come be a part of it. Q Sip and Strokes. Hey, come hang out with the bros. Come hang out with the bros on February the 15th. 3100 15th Street. Get your tickets. The link is in the bio. Go to Eventbrite. I mean, not the bio, the comment section right up on this picture. Go to Eventbrite. Buy your tickets. Single ladies, the bros will be there. The single bros will be there. So come out, get your tickets, and come to that. Don't forget, tomorrow from 5 to 6:30, Timber Emergency Service. The heater drop off, the heater drive. You know it's cold. Let's look out for our elderly and our underserved communities. Go get a heater and drop it off right at Temporary Emergency Services, sponsored by Temporary Emergency Services and WVUA Channel 23. The Sweetheart Dinner, Valentine's Day. Hey, don't get caught slipping. Get your tickets today. Kings Roll Event Center, February 14th, 7 o'clock. Special guest featuring Willie Jazzanova Davis right here at Kings Event Center. You can go to King's Kitchen 1.com, kingskitchen.com. You can find the website. The ticket link there. And lastly but not least, hey, start your health care day off right. Get you a bottle of Candy Cleanse, all natural herbs that will stop your bloating, antacid, all those things. It'll kill all that. Come by King's Kitchen, holler at me or holler at Miss Willa, Mr. King, and we'll get you a bottle of that. Listen, guys, it's been a great show. Power Pack. Next week, we will have Tanika Minor from the YMCA and Dr. Karen Jackson, District 1 City School Board member. Go out and be good to somebody, because somebody has been good to you at some point in your life. We love you. We'll see y'all next week. Peace out. Root to